Cleveland Public Library lending more than books ahead of the next round of winter weather. It's offering free hats, scarves, and other winter gear to anybody who needs a warm piece of clothing. News 5's Catherine Ross explains how the program started with a wish from a former librarian and turned into something much bigger.
Against a backdrop of winter grays, whites, and browns, a kaleidoscope of color.
The library is the perfect place.
Outside of the main library in downtown Cleveland, passersby will find a gift to cut through the cold.
I think it's really nice because people really need hats and gloves because the cold weather is coming, and it is. I sometimes wear 2-3 sets of gloves.
Tiffany Bartram found her perfect match sorting through the collection.
One, because it looked cool, and I'm like, oh, this is going to look good, and because of the bad weather that's coming, I'm going to need an extra hat.
Whether you're looking to stay warm or make a statement, each of the hand-knitted items come with a message of its own.
I think most importantly that your community supports you.
The community is stitched into each hat, scarf, and mitten. The items hand-knitted by volunteers, community groups, and library staff.
To be honest with you, I had no idea how popular knitting was.
Before the library was receiving hundreds of donations from around Northeast Ohio and the country, a former librarian was setting the trend.
She was a fabulous librarian and kind of the LeBron James of knitting.
Knitting was a passion of Diane Matthews. Now, Warm Up Cleveland is her legacy.
And then 2010, before she lost her battle to ovarian cancer, she donated her knitting items and needles and yarn to staff and said, do something for charity. And so it was from that this initiative was born.
Throughout the winter, you'll find those hand-knit hats and scarves hanging on the fence outside of the main library branch, but you'll also find them donated to local organizations and shelters.
More than a dozen charities now benefit from Warm Up Cleveland, and to date, the program has donated more than 25,000 items knitted by hand and dedicated to one librarian's mission to keep Cleveland warm.
To see the skills and talents of Cleveland being devoted to such a good cause would really make her happy.
In Cleveland, Catherine Ross, News 5.